Arias.
Yeah.
Dumb. No. Finally, Team Arias, Luis Arias, has finally made it to the big stage. And I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'd like to thank HBO, Peter Nelson, just to get approved to HBO Championship Boxing at only 18-0. It's an accomplishment in itself, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you. Thanks to Rock Nation for the opportunity. Thank you for Eddie Hearn. I always wonder how somebody so young could be, running such a big company. I found out you got a little help from your dad, but you got to give credit where credit is due. And Eddie has took matchroom boxing to the next level. And because of Eddie Hearn, this fight will be watched all over Europe, all in the UK, and we're starting to get some global, eyes and people watching. So I'm glad for that, because the world will get to see me shock Daniel Jacobs. You know what I mean? People are saying that I'm rubbing people the wrong way, that I may be disrespectful. But how I'm being disrespectful, and all I'm saying is facts. Everything that I've said, I backed it up with a fact. I said it a little loud, but it was a fact. Did he or did he not get knocked out? He did. Has he or has he not been dropped? He has. Multiple people have put him down. You guys are looking at this fight, the names. Take away the names, take away the stories, and simply look at the facts. He's been hurt, he's been dropped, he's been knocked out. I haven't been hurt, I haven't been dropped. I've been fighting bigger guys my whole career, and I'm ready for this fight. Like I said, I put the work in, I did everything that I needed to do. I'm physically ready, I'm mentally ready, and I'm ready to shock the world. So like I said, November 11th, Daniel Jacobs is in a very tough fight, and he's gonna find that out right away. I'm ready, and I'll see you guys Saturday night. Para toda mi gente latina, gracias por todo el apoyo. Los nicaragüenses, los cubanos, los mexicanos, de todos los latinos siempre me han apoyado. Y estoy listo para pelear. Quiero una guerra, quiero pelear fuerte, y este sábado le voy a ganar a Daniel Jacobs. So like I said, Danny, I want a war. You say you're gonna knock me out? I'll be right there in the middle of the ring. So I'm looking forward to it, and see you Saturday night.
Don't run.
Thank you, Lewis. Excellent. Thank you for the kind words. Like you said, fact, yeah. I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I did turn it gold. Okay. Now, the great thing about boxing is, once they get in the ring, the talking is over. And Luis Arias has done a wonderful job talking what he believes to be the truth, what people want to hear, what people want to see to grow this fight. You've seen in the build-up the story of Daniel Jacobs. What a wonderful job HBO have done. The My Fight documentary was a joy to watch. Everybody needs to know the story, but in 48 hours' time, the story is irrelevant. Two guys in a ring, 24 foot, come together to fight. This is what we love about the sport of boxing. It's the rawest, purest sport in the world ever. And with all the hype, with all the build-up, it's going to get settled on Saturday night. To come to America and to deal and sign someone like Danny Jacobs is an absolute honour for us. Not just because he's a great fighter, because he's a great ambassador for the sport of boxing. He's inspirational. He's a role model to the future generation. I want to thank Daniel. I want to thank his team, coach, Keith, of course, who's been an instrumental part of making this happen. And on Saturday night, we get to see Danny Jacobs, the new Danny Jacobs 2.0, the HBO Danny Jacobs, the Danny Jacobs that should be a superstar, that's about to become a superstar, that wants to regain his status as world champion and go on and become undisputed middleweight champion of the world. But we have a real test on Saturday night. It's an honour to introduce to the dais, I believe, the #1 middleweight in world boxing, a great ambassador for the sport of boxing in Brooklyn, New York, and all across America. You guys should be very, very proud of this man. Please welcome, big round of applause for the miracle man, Daniel Jacobs.
Thank you guys. Appreciate everyone for being here today. Jeez. I mean, what can I say that hasn't been said already? This guy has been speaking for the both of us. I think he's sold this fight alone. But I do want to thank a couple people. I want to thank my team, Andre Rozier, Anthony Irons, Chris Algieri, my main man, Keith Connolly, promotion, Matchroom, boxing, HBO. This is going to be a stellar fight, you guys. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about two guys coming into the center of the ring and fighting. Talk back and forth outside the ring is good for promo, but you guys are soon going to find out that there's levels to this game inside the ring.
Say that.
Come November 11th. Levels.
Let's say that.
So,
All right.
I don't know if you guys heard, but I'm from Brownsville and I never ran, and I never will. So this whole notion of me running and not wanting to fight the fight that he wants me to fight. I mean, because let's face it, he's very limited in the ring. He wants me to stand inside the center of the ring and don't run so he can have what he thinks is a shot to stop me or drop me or hurt me or knock me out. But I'm going to make you work for everything you get. Know that.
That's word.
And then when I'm ready to stand in the middle of the ring, if I choose to do that, that's what I'll do. But you're going to know that there's levels to this game. You're going to know that.
And just take that no, man.
At the end of the day, I just want to thank all the fans, because ultimately that's what it's about. It's about the fans who pay their hard-earned money to watch and support fighters like us. And we're going to make sure we do our job and due diligence and making sure that we can give a great fight. Because this man is coming to fight, no doubt about it. We got Big Baby Miller coming, both Brooklyn Knights. It's going to be a great card. I'm looking forward to displaying my skills. I'm looking forward to displaying my skills on my new home, HBO. And this is a great platform for me. It's no added pressure. Trust me, this is not my first rodeo. But at the end of the day, it's all about what happens Saturday night. So I look forward to seeing you all and everyone. Hopefully, if they can't make it, tune into HBO, because it's going to be a special night. It's going to be a real special night. I just want to thank Arias and his team for the I can't say respect. For stepping up to the plate.
Right.
Because when I got a list of options of opponents, I chose Arias. So I do want to thank him for signing the contract.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, it's going to be a great display of my skills. I get to display everything. Everything. And man, it's good to see everybody here. It's going to be a great show. I don't have too much to say. I'm just ready to get to this weigh-in, get to this fight, and go to work at the end of the day, because that's what it's about. So thank you, guys.